my beautiful bunnies, and welcome back to another one of my videos. My name's 𝙳𝚘𝚡𝚑 and I'm here every Thursday. For the record, that is the new schedule every Thursday. I finally have a schedule and I plan on sticking to it, and if I don't stick to it, there will be a double upload next week or something special. I don't know. Hopefully I'll stick to it though. But today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on marker art, exactly how to do it while I'm drawing, so you can see how I do things. But this will be a 3-part series, and I also want to say the drawing that I draw is not the most flattering. If you could see the thumbnail, I mean, it's not awful, but it's not the most flattering. So by the way, there are timestamps in the description, so if you're looking for a specific topic, then you can skip around. So the first topic is what marker to buy, and first I'm actually just going to give you like 4 really good markers to buy. I don't know how to say this one, but it's spelled 𝐵IANYO, and you can get the 72 pack for $40 on Amazon. It's a dual tip and it has a fine and chisel tip, and if I were to rate it, it'd be a 9 out of 10. Another thing I did not mention is all of the links of the markers on Amazon are in the description, so if you're interested in buying one of them, just go down in the description and they will be labeled. The next marker is Artify, and you can get the 40 pack for $30. It is also dual tip with a fine and chiseled tip. And if you don't know what fine and chiseled is, it's the markers that I'm about to use, not the pen that I'm using now. But I would rate this a 7 out of 10 only because the 40 pack is for $30 and you can save money. And I'll get into that a bit later. Another marker is 𝚠𝚅𝚅 markers. I don't know if I've heard so many people pronounce this many different ways. I've heard 𝚠𝚅𝚅, I don't know. It's 𝚠𝚅𝚅, and you can get the 80 pack for $44 and the 40 pack for $25, which, going back to Artify, the 40 pack is $30. So if you get these markers, they're really great and you can save $5. They also have the dual tip with the fine and chisel, but they also do have brush tip versions. But if I were to rate these markers, it would be a 9 out of 10. They're really great for beginners, so yeah. And last but not least, we have Cali Art, which are the markers I'm using now. I am kind of biased, but they are really great markers and they're the cheapest one on here. So with Cali Art markers, you can get an 81 pack, which is the one I'm using in this video. You can get an 81 pack for $40, which is $4 less than 𝚠𝚅𝚅, and you get 1 extra marker. And you can also they also have the dual tip with the fine and chiseled, and they also have brush and skin packs. So do 𝚠𝚅𝚅, but there's a lot of variety there. And I would rate these 10 out of 10 because they're my personal favorite. And now I'm going to get into the tips and tricks drawing with markers. I know this sounds really cliche and said before, but practice is probably the best thing you can do. There are some other tips to help, but practice is the #1 thing to do. So make sure you work on it, and I promise you'll get it. Another tip is to watch tutorials. Now, I know it's not the easiest, because when I started out maybe like 11 months ago, I could not find any good tutorials anywhere, which is why I'm going to take this moment to self-promote. I do have a playlist named Tutorials, and it's kind of small now, but I will be building it up, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, tutorials really do help. so I highly recommend you look at tutorials. The next tip is to draw in open spaces, and what I mean by that is draw big, like kind of what I'm doing right now. Draw big so you have time to focus on details and don't start off small, because it will be a lot harder to learn when you're working in a small space. So start off big, and yeah. The last tip is to accept that drawing can either be a hit or a miss, and if it's a miss, get up and try again. And also, if your sketch is not looking good, don't erase quite yet, because my sketches always look a bit scary before they become what they become. For instance, I like the cuteness of this character, but the skin is not completely smooth, and it's kind of annoying me as I'm recording this voiceover. So that part was a miss, but I think the overall face was a hit. So just be able to accept what you draw and get up and try again. But in conclusion, just stick with it and work hard. I've noticed how much improvement I've made since I've started, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I do want to remind you a few things before I go. I want to say that all the Amazons of the markers are in the description, and I also want to say that the prices of the markers are what I was currently seeing. So if they changed, sorry. Unless they got cheaper, then. If you have any questions or want more tips, you can DM me on Instagram. It might take me a day to respond, sorry, but you can DM me, and the link of that is also in the description. But anyways, I love you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye!